Hi, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the shop. I promised a subscriber a long time ago that I would make a video on making the shaker cabinet doors. So today I am making a door for a drawer and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna measure our cabinet. And this base here from left to right is 19 1/4. And then the opening here to the bottom is 13 1/2. And what I want to do is I want this door to hide this gap here. So I'm going to add a 1/2 inch at the top and a 1/2 inch at the bottom so that it completely overlaps this opening, a 1/2 inch, and at the bottom a 1/2 inch. I had it on time lapse when I was explaining to you guys how to figure out the dimensions of your lateral and vertical pieces. So all you have to do is, let's just say this drawer is 13 by 15. These wooden slats are 1.5 inches. So you cut those 15. Now I want this dimension to be 13. This is 1.5 inches. This is 1.5 inches. So I need to take 3 inches off of this upright piece. So instead of cutting this 13, I cut it 10. So then I've got 10 inches here, 1.5 inches here, 1.5 inches here, and that gives me 13 inches by 15 inches. So if you're using a 2-inch piece here, 2-inch piece here, 2-inch piece here, this one still doesn't matter. You would take your 13 minus 2 minus 2. So then you would cut your upright 9 inches to compensate for that wider 2 vertical horizontal pieces. So I hope that explains it well enough. The width that I'm using is 3/4 inch thick. So I got my Craig jig set at 3/4 inch, and I've got my driver bit, my drill bit set at 3/4 inch. All right, so now it's time to assemble this part of the project. This is very important that you get this exactly perfect, or else you're going to be doing a ton of sanding and your door is going to look funny. This door that I'm making is out of oak, so you want to make sure that you use the Craig screws for hardwood. If you use these that are for soft woods, you're taking a real big chance of splitting your frame. And after doing all this work, you don't want to split your frame. Glue those ends so that it stays nice, you get a nice connection there. Make sure you get that square and flush at the end. That end's flush, that end's flush, that's square. Tighten that down. All right, nice and square. Now you can take the clamps off because you've got it screwed together really nice and tight. That's the first part. Now we're going to route out a channel here so that our backing can fit into. All right, I've got my 1/4 inch bit on here, and what I need to do is I'm going to route a channel so that this will sit right into it. So I need to set the depth of my router to the thickness of this material. So whatever thickness you're using, that's what you need to do. All right, let's route a channel. All right, you can see I've got a 1/4 inch by 1/8 of an inch or so channel in there. Now I'm gonna measure this opening, and I'm gonna cut a piece to fit inside here. I'm gonna cut this about a 1/16 shy. You can see that really turned out nice. Those shaker doors, really cheap, easy upgrade. You can change that out for cane webbing, plexiglass, metal, copper, whatever you want. You can put wallpaper over it. There's so many things that you could do. All right, guys, that does it for this project. I hope that I explained it well enough that you guys, whether you're making a face for a cabinet drawer, a cabinet door, kitchen cabinets, I hope that you can do this project at home, save yourself a ton of money by doing yourself. Get yourself a palm router. That is the key to making that channel. That routed channel with a palm router is the way to go. Take care. We'll see you guys on the next video.